One.
Hi Terry, how are you today?
I'm okay.
I've heard that you recently have been diagnosed with something. What were you diagnosed with?
Yeah, I was hospitalized for depression about 2 months ago.
Okay, and
hmm
then has that been causing any changes with you by any chance? Like as far as physical health?
I wouldn't say the depression so much,
Okay.
but kind of since I've been trying to get over that, I've been smoking more. It kind of
Okay.
keeps me calmer and
Okay.
less depressed.
And since you've been smoking, have you seen any changes as far as with your body with that?
Yeah, I actually did just get diagnosed with something else, I guess, COPD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been having some shortness of breath and asthma kind of symptoms,
Okay.
difficulty breathing. So,
Gotcha. Okay, so how many packs a day do you smoke? Well, how much do you smoke, I should say?
yeah, 2 packs a day actually.
Okay.
So you're on the right track. And I've been smoking since I was 14.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
you've been smoking for about 10
For a
years now?
while. Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you notice that the smoking has been doing anything correlating to your depression, or was it used for a different reason?
Um, it's always just kept me calmer.
Okay.
So I've just used it for the calming effect, no more anxiety and stuff like that.
Okay. So would you say we would be able to, talk a little bit more about the smoking habits and maybe, getting to this point of maybe you trying to quit smoking?
Yeah, I think we can talk about that.
Okay.
That would be okay.
So, as far as like the um, shortness of breath that you've been experiencing, that's related to the smoking, and that's not a good thing you should be experiencing. So, I think that maybe have you ever thought about doing anything else as far as helping you with your depression by any chance?
Well, I go to weekly meetings for it.
Okay.
But nothing, I guess, seems to help at this point.
Okay.
Decrease my anxiety from it, except smoking just has a really calming effect for me.
Gotcha.
It's something I've been doing for a long time. It just seems like that's what I should do.
Okay. So,
Keep doing it.
on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that you wouldn't, um, 1 being that you don't want to quit, and 10 that you would quit, what would you rate your willingness to quit?
Probably a 3.
A 3, okay. And then why is it a 3 and not a 1?
Well, I realize some of the side effects of it and that it's affecting me, I guess, not in always the best possible way. But I also haven't really thought about it at all or
Okay.
even considered quitting, so
Gotcha.
I don't think it can be any higher than that.
Okay. And then, so what would you say some of the pros for smoking is for you?
Well, like I said, the anxiety, the calming effect of that, and it's just kind of, I guess I feel kind of good when I do it.
Okay. And then would you be able to say, like, you feel like there's any cons for smoking?
Yeah, obviously the breathing,
Mm-hmm.
which is a new thing for me. I mean, I'm fairly young,
Yeah.
so to have breathing issues is new
Yeah,
and
definitely.
a complication that I
Mhm.
don't really want. I have a niece, 10-year-old niece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's great. But my brother doesn't really like me to be around
Okay.
her as much, or if I'm smoking, I
Okay.
can't be around her,
Okay.
which is upsetting because I feel like I just
Mhm.
smoke, but I also want to be around her and
Yeah.
be a good role model, and I realize that's not the best
Right. Yeah.
way to be a role model is smoking, as I wouldn't want her to smoke.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
Mhm.
and then it definitely costs a lot as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, seeing that you said the cost, could you name any pros that you think would be good if you did quit?
It would be cheaper.
Okay.
And I would hope that my brother would let me see
Yeah.
my niece more
Okay.
because of it. Maybe
Mhm.
take her on more play dates and, do things like that.
Mhm.
And not having to like leave areas to
Mhm.
smoke.
Okay.
Because a lot of places I can't smoke in anymore, and
Mhm.
so I have to walk away or, out in the cold or
Mhm.
things like that just to get my cigarette.
Well, that's definitely a good like perception of as you could probably be around your niece a lot more, and also you would want to probably stop quitting too, because it can cause secondhand smoke, which I'm sure you would not want that for your niece. And so that'd be better off for both you and your niece. And then of course, money wise, you'll be able to spend your money on better things. Maybe also you can maybe try Chantix. We can also talk to maybe the doctor, see if you can get put on that. It's more of like a gum, so you can chew it instead of actually smoking, and it helps decrease your want for smoking. And so that way you don't have to be, you could be around your niece but without actually having the physical smoke getting in the way. And also you wouldn't have to worry about leaving out of the buildings, and you could just chew the gum right then and there. um, so have you ever thought about like cutting down your smoking at all by any chance?
I don't know if I really thought about that part of it. It's kind of just been like, I guess I don't even realize how much I'm smoking sometimes. So I don't really think about maybe taking one pack out of compared to 2 packs.
Okay.
But I think that would maybe be a good start. Maybe cut back.
I definitely think that would be a good start, because if you say you're maybe not ready to quit, maybe cutting down just a little bit might help than just cutting cold turkey and for you. And I noticed that like with you going to your sessions for your depression, it's helped you a lot. And I really think that if you put the how much you put into for the sessions, you can put into a smoking session, not smoking session, but you can go to like support groups for smoking, and start to wean yourself off of smoking, and eventually probably quit.
Okay.
So how would you say, on a scale of 1 to 10, would you be willing to quit smoking? 1 being not wanting to quit, and 10 being wanting to quit.
I'd say now probably at about a 7.
Okay, that's great. I would definitely want to set up another appointment with you about 2 weeks from now, and see to check up on you. And I would say in about 1 to 2 weeks from now also, let's set up a date that you can plan to either cut down your smoking or quit smoking, so that way you can work towards your goal of eventually stop smoking. And I think that it would be very beneficial for you. And do you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so at this time. That was good information. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you next time then.
Okay.